Hi everyone, I'm your instructor for Marketing 2240, which is advertising. I'm really excited to be teaching this class this fall term. Obviously the dates of the course go from September 14th through December 18th. I have my syllabus here posted just to kind of give you a little run through. As far as my office hours, I'm usually at my desk or connected to the internet in some ways, so you can always get in touch with me. If you call and leave a message, I will get back to you right away. I usually respond to emails within 24 hours outside of these times, and at least just to follow up to say, hey, I got you on my agenda. I will follow up with your question and get back to you in the next day or so. Here's the course description, which you guys can read through. Here's our required textbook. But just to let you know that we are going to be a test class. I'm going to be testing Connect, the software, which if you open up Unit 1, you will see there's going to be some differences. So you guys will not have to pay for this Connect software. I'm not quite sure if you even want to purchase the book, because I believe with the Connect software, which you'll be getting for free, because you are a test class, you'll have access to the ebook. So it really is up to you whether you want to purchase this book or not. But more information will hopefully follow by Monday morning, sometime when I get in touch with the publisher. But here is the cover of the book. Here's our course objectives. You can read through them. There's 20 of them, as well as the topical outline as far as the topics that we'll be discussing. As far as just some classroom instructor policies, I will allow students to make up exams up to 3 days after the scheduled due date, but they will be receiving a 15% grade reduction for being late. I'm not quite sure if I will have an exam password, but please get in contact with me to access that if there is one. As far as late assignments, I do not take any late assignments. So do not wait till the last day of class to complete your homework, because if there's some issue with the computer, it's really out of my control. I have 7 classes with over 250 students, so there's no feasible way that I can continually take late assignments. As far as extra credit goes, I usually give some informal extra credit out there, usually additional questions on exams or research assignments or some kind of homework where I feel that students have earned bonus points, or what I call wow points. So it's not something that I give individually. If I do give out extra credit, it's something that I give to the whole class. But believe me or not, it will not be offered at the end of the semester, so you want to take advantage of it as much as possible as it's thrown out there throughout the semester. I'm a pretty big stickler on the plagiarism policy. Here's some information. The one thing I will say is that the first time I catch somebody cheating or violating the plagiarism policy, I will give the student an F for the assignment and report you to Student Services. They have their own policy as far as what they do, but it's outside my hands. But also, you won't be eligible for any opportunities for extra credit, future opportunities. If a second incident occurs, the student will fail the course. I have to live up to the academic integrity of the college, and plagiarism is just not accepted anywhere in any school for that matter. Is going through, some of your assignments will be submitted directly through SafeAssign. So this is just an example of a student I pulled from the internet. It wasn't one of my former students, just to kind of see what I get in terms of a report. So it tells me exactly, if you copy paste a sentence, it can pull it from the internet and tell me exactly where it came from. And it gives me a percentage as far as how much of it is borrowed or copyrighted from other sources. So, you know, be forewarned that this stuff will be submitted through there, and I will have access to it. As far as incomplete policy, I don't offer any type of incomplete. So if there's any situation in terms of medical problems, I would contact the registration, and here is some more information that you can access to get more on that. As far as the withdrawal policy, you need to withdraw by November 20th. So make sure you keep that date in mind. Hopefully you won't be withdrawing. I don't think this class is that difficult, but I know situations come up where students are unable to finish. You want to make sure you withdraw before the cutoff date, because then if you don't, you might end up with an F for the course. As far as the methods of evaluation, this course is broken down into 5 units. Each unit will have an exam, which is worth 100 points. The Learn Smart assignments, you'll have 5 assignments there. or no, actually you'll have a Learn Smart assignment for each chapter. So each Learn Smart assignment is worth 10 points. And what's great with this assignment is that students will be asked questions, and if they're not sure, it connects them directly to the book where you can find that answer. So it's a great resource that I think that gives students an alternative to just directly reading the chapters and not sure whether they're grasping the material or not. We will be doing an advertising project. More information will follow. Along with that, students will be presenting this project on Blackboard Collaborative. So this is something that is more of a, instead of a asynchronous, where we're just kind of working on our own time, it will be a synchronous session. So you need to schedule a date and time, and more information will be posted. I'll put up a wiki where students can select the date and time that works with their schedule, and you can present your material. It's not something where you don't have to have a video presentation of yourself, but at least an audio presentation of a PowerPoint slide. But like I said, this is going to be all discussed as far as in the Blackboard once I get it posted. You will have a video assignment that's just basically you're watching a video and you're answering some questions per unit along with a group case analysis. You're going to be broken into groups of 5, and the expectation is that you will read the case, answer the questions, and then follow up with 2 other responses as far as evaluating their answers and kind of giving feedback. More information will follow as far as the expectation, the rubric on that. But just to kind of give you a heads up on that there will be a case for each unit to read. So total points are 1,000. You can kind of see breakdown. I do give students a bump up, so 89.5 I consider an A, and so forth. So this is just information as far as technical readiness for online learning, so just to kind of review that. As well as the schedule in terms of the units. So September 30th is our first unit, along with October 21st for the second unit, and so on. It's a little bit more information as far as advertising project and presentation. Like I said, we will be using Blackboard Collaborative. I think you're going to be one of the first classes, so you're pioneers in this field as far as collaborative. And I feel like it's an easy program to use, and I have used it in classes that I've taken, and it's great. And I think it really adds to the learning experience within an online. It takes it to a different level, so I feel like you guys are going to definitely benefit. Not only that, when you are in the working field, I guarantee you're going to be in this type of situation where you're going to be communicating via the web and video. So this is great. This is just as far as the requirement goes. I will say this, that I believe the library will have access to all this, so if you have any issues, you can definitely have access to the library, and they'll be able to help you out with that. Kind of switching gears here just to kind of give you a heads up. Usually weekly I'll go ahead and put announcements up here so that you kind of know exactly what's going on. So always check announcements. Only the ones as far as changes go or things I really think are important I will email out to you. So make sure you check your email. I believe it all goes to your COD or dupage.edu address. Here's our units, as you can see, although you'll probably only be able to see Unit 1, but it will be available. Usually I'll open up Unit 2 a couple days before Unit 1 is due, just so that those students that are ahead of the game can have some time to access that. But like I said, the units are going to be broken into as far as expectations of reading each of the assigned chapters. Each chapter you will have a Learn Smart assigned to it. So I believe there's like 35 questions, but they don't take that long to answer. But it's a great way of getting into the book and reading the material. They all have the due dates on there, so make sure you make those due dates, because I do not extend it. As far as Unit 1, there's the video. You go ahead and access that. You watch a video. While you're watching it, you'll be asked some questions, and you have to go ahead and fill that out. Here's the case discussion. You can go ahead and download the case, read it, answer the following questions, and submit it. Just make sure you note that here on the participant must create a thread in order to review the other threads. It's not something where you can go ahead and read what everybody else read and then go ahead and type it up. You have to type it up first, and then you can access what everybody else has read. Keynote on the due date, the initial questions need to be answered by September 24th, and this is going to be on all unit case discussions. This gives an opportunity for students to follow up gives them some time to follow up with your responses and evaluation. Because what I've found is that most students would not post their initial answers until Wednesday, September 30th, and it didn't give students the opportunity to follow up until 11:30 at night, which wasn't fair. So make sure you post your initial thread by Thursday, September 24th. And then down here, although I don't think you can see it, and I don't think I can go down that far, is the exam. So you can go ahead and access that. And like I said, the project will be posted under Blackboard here. So you want to make sure that you get, and once I have that information posted, as far as the advertising project, I will send out an email and let everyone know. So I'm looking forward to this class. I'm really excited. I love advertising. And just kind of give you a background on myself. Here's my information as far as instructor goes. There's me with Chappie, our mascot here at the College of DuPage. I have about 15 years experience in marketing. I started out at a community college. I transferred to Texas A&M, got my degree in marketing management, and then I came back to Chicago, where is my hometown. And I worked for the Chicago Transit Authority and then got my MBA. And I then worked for Nestle Purina Pet Care. And then since then I decided to go into teaching and absolutely love it. So again, please reach out to me. I'm going to try to put together a information just of each of the students. We don't have a large class, but I'm looking forward to definitely connecting with each one of you. So look out for that. I might be giving you some bonus points there, and just kind of give us a little bio or advertising bio of each of you. So I appreciate that. Any questions, please feel free to get a hold of me. Here's my email and my phone number. So I appreciate it and look forward to working with you all this fall term. Thanks.